corner like it. It's so weird.
Hello. We're in fast food land. Yes. What are you having?
Like a popcorn chicken thing and chips.
Popcorn chicken and chips. Hello, Tony Abbott.
Hi,
You make it? How you doing?
Yeah, what?
It's just rhyming words. Who knows what I mean?
Hi, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. You want a Tropicana pack?
Okay.
You want a pineapple ring, don't you?
Yes.
You're after the pineapple ring, I know. I'm just getting a chicken burger, chips, and you're getting popcorn chicken and chips.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't eat fast food very often.
But it's just cold, wet, and miserable today.
I like pineapple rings, eh? Make them yourself. Just buy them in a tin, let them dry out a bit. Egg, flour and breadcrumbs, and away you go. It's miserable out here today. Look at that. It is raining. Miserable weather. This is a chocamoca. North Townsville. Well, you've got the coolest part of the year right now, Kelly, of course. Because other than that, it gets real sticky. Been through there several times.
Yeah.
Hello, JP.
Yeah, we're doing a 2 Aussie. We're doing a review on Red Rooster, but we're not going to pimp our burgers like he does.
To us, he gets the whole chicken and eats it live.
If you're watching 2 Aussies, we ain't pimping our burgers.
It's coming. Get excited. Ooh, won't be long. Of course, I'm going to go.
No, you're not. I'll slap you if you eat like that.
What's happening in YouTube land? Anyone committed the ultimate sin, like become friends?
Yeah,
Tony's
I know.
lost, I think.
He's lost his way, JP. Grace.
They've called our chicken name.
Ready for the unboxing. Let's do the unboxing.
I think that's popcorn. That's my burger.
Yum.
And if you look in the bag when no one's looking, there's always a couple of spare chips. Get out of it, they're mine.
Hey, have a bite. There you go, take one. Have one. There you go. Popcorn chicken.
Actually, I think you've got a Kentucky in Townsville, haven't you, Kelly? Off memory.
What we don't like is chicken treat.
I'm pretty sure there's a Kentucky in Townsville.
You just trying your burger? Man, doesn't look very big. I'll have your lettuce. Tax lettuce.
We're going to have a bite.
I love the... Hey Sean, we're doing what we don't do often. We've come out to do a review of Red Rooster. I love popcorn chicken. I don't really eat anything else at these places. Hey Sean, take one. There you go. Would you like a chip?
Have one of mine.
Hey, Roo. It is cold here, miserable.
Yep. Rain. All out of chip.
Alright, see you, Kelly.
Have a good one. Keeping the carbs down. I didn't see it, but someone said you were swimming with the wog the other day. He seems a decent enough bloke, you know. Whiskey.
Who was what?
Whiskey OG.
Yeah, who was...
I think he's not with his wife anymore though, someone was saying.
Oh, yeah. But did you say swimming with him or singing with him?
Swimming in a pool.
Who was that?
Sean.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, he's on the west coast where Sean is as well.
Oh, cool. Try a bit of your mocha.
It's not bad actually, it's not strong.
Damn, I got no barbecue sauce.
Can I get some?
No. ASMR.
Half each for Sean and JP. Don't fight kids, don't fight.
What's ASMR?
Sort of like relaxing, voice meditation, noises.
Yeah, well, Sean, it's the first time he's ever graced his presence in our room. Have no idea why.
Who?
Tony Abbott.
Don't know. He's an Aussie.
Yeah, he's an elbow supporter.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think he's really an elbow supporter. I think he's an elbow antagonist. You give someone a dollar, you're not really giving them anything. Oh, did you see JP Freo beat Geelong? Not that I really care, but it shows that Geelong aren't travelling that well. Yeah, just a bit stir, I think. I remember a long time ago. I've got a memory like you wouldn't believe. Tony and his missus phoned up.
Yep.
Elvis wants and give him shit.
I don't remember that.
Well, you've got three teams, including the Eagles and Brisbane, and Geelong on top of the ladder now. Adelaide are in a bit of trouble though. Adelaide play the Eagles this week.
We have the place to ourselves now. No one's in here. We can do a quick scan.
Everyone has left the building. I could just put it on the toilets for you guys. I'm pretty sure you're used to that, aren't you? Fast food place with dunnies. Really? I'll do the producing. You do the eating.
I love watching Aussie footy.
Yeah, I think they're gone, mate. There's too many chasing that bait spot now. Yeah, I was impressed with Carlton. I really was. It's their young division coming through. Give them a couple of years. Next year they'll improve a bit more.
Let's see.
We won't mention Sydney. Yeah, I don't think they. So even in the UK, you'll get 30,000 people in at a big football match, and there's a roar and there's a yell, but not like 100,000 people at the MCG. That is an experience.
This could be interesting. That's smoky barbecue.
White kneaded barbecue sauce. Man, your kids would love it here, Sean. They really would. Testing the smoky barbecue sauce. It's different.
Yeah, come down and visit us.
You'll be able to look at JP's abs. 12 of them. It's got 12 abs.
And you can go swimming with JP.
I think he overdid the pen marks, you know what I mean? Like, how many is there? 6 or 12? Just put 12 on there. That'll cover it. Yeah, when you've been to JP's, you can come over to our pool. The only killer when you visit Australia, and I'm not kidding, Sydney's worse than Perth, but you'd be paying up to about $300 a night for a good place to stay. It's very expensive. In Sydney, like if you've got a week somewhere, you'll be at $1,500, $2,000. But we got room, won't cost you anything. And you're more than welcome, sure.
See you, JP.
See you, mate. Yeah, you know what I mean, it's the accommodation that kills you. And because you know how to drive on the left-hand side of the road, sure, you can borrow one of my cars.
I hope that was for a week, Sean.
We paid that for about 4 days in Victoria.
Mm.
9 days, he says, in Hong Kong.
Well, that's not too bad in Hong Kong, I suppose, for 9 days.
I like Hong Kong. I mean, we've never actually got to go there yet, but got friends there, and the food scene is brilliant, apparently. At the moment, there's a bit of trouble there, of course.
Is there?
or protest. Want a bit of this burger?
Huh?
Want a bit of this? Yeah, there's no outcome for them. But you know, Sean, I don't think, even though it's more suppressed on mainland China, I think there's probably quite a few million people in China itself that want change. It's not a communist country anymore. By name it is.
Mas mangan kan.
Sean, it wouldn't surprise me, it'd be very sad, but in Hong Kong you could have a repeat of Tiananmen Square, easily. We've probably got 25 million people in Australia, and there'll be a couple of million Chinese, seriously. And they tell you that they wouldn't go back to live because they don't get the freedoms they get here, but they say things are changing in a big way. Yeah. I mean, it's not without the opportunity that China could have an uprising. Wouldn't be the first time. But where would they go? Because they're literally well, what would you say? Probably 70 to 80% capitalist country, encouraged by the government. They call it a different name there, but China has more billionaires than any other country in the world. Now, 30 years ago, that would not have been possible. So things have changed. The young people want change. I don't think they want a big change, but they probably want more freedoms, to be honest. Like China doesn't have any internet like we do, they have their own internet. But hopefully they don't bring tanks into Hong Kong. I believe that would actually start unrest on the mainland. In fact, I think you won't hear about it, but I'm sure it's occurring, where the mainland Chinese are sort of saying, yeah, we need change. Yeah, I think it's the prosperity that will change things. A lot of people don't understand the standard of living for Chinese is very good compared to what it used to be. So that's changed. And with that change, they don't want to go back to being deprived of things. So it'll take time, but China, in my eyes, is not a communist country at all. It's a very smart country, very efficient. Have they made mistakes? Yes, they've overcapitalised in cities they built in particular that don't exist with people in them. Well, how do I know that? My eldest sister's husband was an engineer and worked in China for 15 years of the last 20. And he was a project manager of 3 cities that have no people in them, Sean. None. They've got all the infrastructure, they have people to repair the roads, they have people to attend to the traffic lights. They put in proxy, like they put in a toy store in a massive complex, but there's nothing else there.
There's no people, nothing.
No, it's
No schools
the
or...
wheels in motion. What the Chinese wanted to do is push all the people from the farmland into these made-up cities, but there's no work for them. You can't move if there's no work. So that overcapitalisation means that there's a lot of borrowed money involved. on the surface, China looks incredibly wealthy, but its own government could bring down the wealth of that country when the credit cards call back, like, give me my money back. It's an empty bag. Well, what's your review of your chicken pops?
I enjoy like popcorn chickens. Like I said, the same thing I ate. Nice. I enjoyed it because we haven't had stuff like this for a while.
No, we haven't had this for ages. I thought the chips were okay. The burger was a little bit...
The what?
Burger.
No, that's...
Are they good? What else? Oh, the mocha chocolate was okay, but they don't make that here. That gets brought in here to be resold. Yeah, the thing about China, and this is what the US is frightened of more than anything, Sean, if China collapses economically, it just drags down the US, starts calling in their credit cards. Because the US owes a lot of money. A lot of people don't realise China owns a lot of property in the US. Extraordinary amount. And same in my country. They had to stop them at one stage here in Perth. They were just going to auctions and buying everything. And for about 3 or 4 years it just creeped the price up because of demand. And then we've had this bit of a lull because now they've been stopped. They get charged and hit with massive taxes just to stop them buying everything up. But the house prices have collapsed here because of it. When you overcapitalise, you have an oversupply, you have no buyers, no money. Oof. Australia was going through what the US went through in 2007-8. But no one's telling anyone here. Don't tell them that we're in the shit and everyone's underwater. Because people that borrowed $500,000 to buy a home are trying to sell it for $360,000, but the bank still wants their $500,000. Give me the money. So we've got a flood of houses on the market that aren't selling. But it had to happen. These things do a cyclic spin. Some countries are ahead of the others. When the global financial crisis hit, our government, different government at the time, gave families basically about 10 grand each. 2 sets of cheques, 10 grand. And what that meant was people spent it, which buffeted us from the crisis, and everything got bought and sold, and we rode through. We didn't go into deficit ever. Well, yeah, mate, the thing about banks in particular, they're all interwebbed, you know what I mean, with other major global players. They let certain companies fall, didn't they? Lehman Brothers. Yet there were several other like Lehman Brothers that were sort of propped it up. It's like when Ford and GMH went down the tube as well. I didn't have that money at the time, but I would have poured money into the motor industry. I think they were selling stock incredibly low, and now you would have probably multiplied your money by about 8 or 9 times. Those things never go away. It just takes the time to get back. But man, is the stock market overinflated, Sean. The figures I'm looking at point to only one thing. It's not good. We've got another big one coming. Anyway, we've had our lunch. This is not a financial review. It sounds like it. We'll get the ticker tape to go across the bottom. We're going to bugger off and go shopping. If you've been here, and thank you, Sean, for being here, we'll catch you good people at another time. Or, yeah, but sometimes it comes down nice and softly, sort of slowly. This is thumping time. See you guys. Catch you later.